just different.
Pinpoint Podcast would like to give a very special thank you to this week's guests, Zhané, Ambria, and Ali, and a very special thank you to all of our guests throughout this year, 2022. We thank y'all so much for watching and enjoying the podcast with us this year, and we'll catch y'all next year. Happy holidays and have a happy new year. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our websites, www.pinpointfoundation.org and www.pinpointbrokers.net.
Mr. Menifee, y'all know today is our Pinpoint Podcast Day. You know, it's all guests are special. Today we have 3 special guests here that we're going to talk about is in the entertainment world and previously just got back from Japan, Pointe. All right, so let's just jump on in. I'm Mr. Menifee from Pinpoint Podcast. As always, we place the toast before we start to talk. Kampai, whatever that means. What that mean is?
It means cheers in Japanese. Now some people say salute, we say kampai.
Okay, kampai, y'all. Kampai. Hey, so let me introduce everybody first. This is Ambria, Zhané, and Ali. We're going to come back before we get into our Q&A on Pinpoint Podcast. Miss Ambria, tell us your name and where you're from.
What's up, y'all? My name is Ambria with an upside down A. You can follow me on all social media platforms under that name. I'm a director and cinematographer and DP based in Atlanta, Georgia. Doing it for some years now. Yeah,
if you understand fast language, because I couldn't really understand it. I guess y'all got it.
Was this the language?
That was so
Sorry, I'm a director and cinematographer, you guys. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Ambria with an upside down A. Period.
All right.
Period.
What's up? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, y'all? My name is Zhané, aka Dope Girl. I'm an artist, songwriter, businesswoman, you know. I'm just me. You know the vibes. Check me out all platforms. Dope Girl Zhané. What is Z? ZHANE. Yeah, we outside.
It's Ali Osborne. You can follow me on all social media platforms on the Wavy Straight Face. I'm an artist, songwriter, producer first, and yeah, into the shit.
All right, now they get into the shit as we say. Let's just dive into the shit. So, Ambria, you first. What got you in the music world? And just kind of talk about what it is exactly that you do, and what got you into what you do.
Yeah, the music world or specifically entertainment?
Whatever you do.
I was in college playing sports, and I didn't want to play sports anymore, so I was like, God, what should I do? Well, before it was deeper than that, but let's just long story short. God led me to the camera. I picked up the camera, I fell in love, and then I made all these goals for myself that I thought were unattainable within like 10 years, and I reached them within like 3 to 5 years. So, kept going.
What sport?
Sports? I was playing rugby in college.
Rugby, you got rugby.
Yeah,
she was
I got
out
muscles.
I got muscles.
Yeah,
We don't want no problem on
We don't want no competition.
We peaceful here. No confrontation.
I didn't like it though. I don't like physical, like hurting other people. I'm not into that. Like, I like to be strong.
She was so good, they were trying to target her.
Yeah, they saw me working out in the gym, and then they told me to come try out, and I joined the team.
All right, now. You joined the team when you made it?
Yeah, I made it.
You gotta
And I
make it.
became one of the best players.
Right, no, for real. She
I
got
was
some
the
crazy
fastest on the
stories.
team. Yeah, I got some crazy stories about the game. But yeah, I was the fastest on the team. But I was just
pretty
tired.
rough sport. Right?
Yeah.
It's rougher than football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like-
fast. I was
Yeah,
tired
I
of
know
getting
that
like
one thing,
10
rougher than
and stuff.
football.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
like football, soccer, and hockey combined.
Yes.
Yeah,
Real.
I know.
Yeah, literally, like you can be pushing each other in the face and you're not gonna get in trouble and stuff. So I was like,
Yeah, like
I
hockey.
don't
Y'all
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
legal.
So did y'all like literally was fighting?
Me?
Like,
No,
you know what
I
I'm
was
saying,
always
with the
avoiding
teams,
it.
like,
Other girls, yes,
yeah,
like the big
that's
girls.
crazy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
You
But,
still kind of small though. You strong,
Yeah,
but
my job was to score. So no
Oh,
matter
okay.
what, I was guaranteed to get 1 to 2 tries, aka touchdowns a game. So that's rare for anybody to score even like twice this season. So the
Oh,
fact
really?
that I was getting 1 to 2 a game, like we were like, I don't know, we were winning.
I mean, you went from that to to the entertainment world.
Yes,
To the
yes.
production field.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think that's all right, Zhané. What got you started? How you get started?
Honestly, I gotta give my big sister the credit. Shout out to Nene. When I was younger, she was rapping, and you know,
Shout out to Nene.
yeah, you always want to be
Little
like
Nene.
your older sibling. So she started doing it, and then that's when like YouTube came out. So I used to see all the young stars dancing. But all my life, I've been singing around the house, dancing around the house. You know, trying to entertain everybody. So yeah, she really what made me want to start writing. And then when I met Ali, he was already kind of into it, so I seen like the production side actually.
When did you meet Ali?
I met him when we was like 11,
11,
10, 11, 12, 10, 12, yeah.
How old are you
So
now?
I'm 28,
Ooh.
golden year.
Golden year.
It's your golden year.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you, yeah.
We celebrated last
This is
week.
another year around the sun, yeah. Blessed to see it for sure. But yeah, once I met Ali and like was in the studio, I just loved the feeling and watching him create. And since then, we've been locked in, and it turned into a career.
Right now, Ali. Now, you kind of like was born into it because your father is Akon. So you was kind of like born into it, so I kind of know how you got it. But tell everybody how you really just got into it because, you know, hey,
When did you
not every child get into what their parents do. So you kind of follow that path.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, I was kind of just like around it. And I don't know. Like, I ain't really want to get into it at first, but like I was just around it so much. And like, I don't know, one day I was just on the piano at home, and then I was just playing some shit, and I was like, oh, this shit kind of you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, fast forward a few years later, fucking, I don't know if you remember Under 3000, he had this cartoon on Cartoon Network.
Right.
And
You know I do kind of old.
yeah. So if you go on the website, on Cartoon Network website, they had this little, they had one of his games in there. You can make beats on the game, like from the show. Like, you know, every show they have their own little games.
Yeah.
That show they had like one where you could like make little beats, like they had little beats and little, you know, shit. And that was like the first actual beat I made was actually on that shit.
Oh, for the, on that. So you tried to, like most people, keep it suppressed, but that's when you found out it ain't on you, but then it's kind of inherited because we had it, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My shit always slap.
You
Only
mind
like
fine.
a handful of like beats.
Oh, a handful of is that a thing with an art producer, right? You say you make a handful of.
No, he said he
whack beats.
only made a.
I know. I said that a thing
Oh.
where a producer make sure he don't make no whack beats.
I mean,
Not really.
A lot of them make whack beats.
Yeah. There's a lot now that don't, for real. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's coming with that shit. But, you know, whack beats definitely get. I mean, I ain't gonna say act like I don't make whack beats now. Like,
Right.
but most of the time I don't finish them, so I don't count them.
Okay. But you started,
Yeah.
so the action was coming.
Because they're not a whole beat.
It's like
It
if
was a
you're
bar.
at bat and you attempt to swing,
You
it
tip
still
it.
counts.
And you some count.
As soon as I'm like, this shit right, I'm like, on to the next one.
So all three of y'all, okay, we know how y'all hooked up.
yeah,
Start from 11th grade and then go.
11 years old.
11 years old.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, get it right.
Yeah,
there.
this
11 years old.
Yeah.
So from this is the fifth.
Started as
Yeah,
besties.
That was in the fifth, sixth, and the
Yeah.
besties
Yeah,
doing
I was about to say, like,
something.
Now we're
Seven.
lovers and friends.
Lovers and
No, I was
friends.
kidding. No,
You ain't kidding. You
That's
had to
my
put
dog.
that out there.
That's my
That's
dog.
a female.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, he's mine. That's what she just did. Right?
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
She ain't kid. She keep putting that this kid. She ain't kid. So how y'all end up meeting?
So,
Instagram.
yeah, us was like God, like
We both
manifestation, honestly.
manifested it at the same time.
At the same time, and like I had a show with my auntie. It was a what do you call it?
It was like a showcase.
Yeah, like a showcase type. No,
No.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
but what do you call it? The
It was
when they
the-
do a conference.
Oh.
That's what it was. My bad. So it was a
Okay.
conference, and she had performers. So I performed in the like a couple
She
days.
had.
No, my aunt did.
Okay.
My aunt had a conference out in Atlanta, and she wanted me to perform. And like a couple days before that, I was like, I really want a videographer, but I was like, I wanted to be a girl, cause like I'm dope girl, so you know it's all the female empowerment. And you know, having dudes is cool, but I'm like, I want somebody I can build with, and a girl I feel more comfortable, you know.
So how did you acquire the name Dope Girl?
So that happened when I went to school. I actually went to SAE. Shout out to everybody who went to SAE and graduated in Atlanta. Y'all fine. But I was one of the only girls going, and like back then I used to like, you know, dress with the fly shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I used to walk around, the boys didn't know my name, so they used to be like, yo, you met that girl, she's dope. That's that dope girl. So I kind of just took that and just added it to my name, cause
Oh, the Dope Girl, because you was you sing and rap?
yeah, I sing and rap. Yeah.
So you was doing more of that.
Yeah, I kind of took it. Also, my name is Zhané, so it's an old singing group that has my name. So I was like, I don't want to just be Zhané, and it already is one. So I just added Dope Girl to Dope
You
Girl
might
Zhané.
have been named after.
I was, yeah. So
That
it's
was
kind of weird
that
too,
was your
yeah.
dad or your mom favorite group?
That's still up in debates, but I give my
Well, they
my
pretty
pops the
women.
credit.
They're pretty women, right?
Yeah, it's two
It was
girls.
your dad.
Okay,
I-
shout out to pops. But
it was your dad.
yeah, so like I was just saying, I wanted a female videographer. So I'm literally, as I'm saying this, I go to my Instagram, and the first post is one of my homeboys that do music, and he had
That
posted,
did the video.
yeah, he had posted a video, and she did, and he tagged her. So I just seen, it looked like a girl name, so I went to her page, and it looked pretty cool. So I DM'd her, and literally she DM'd me right back. Like we
Yeah.
got on the call that night. She was like, "Wow, I was just venting."
At that
Like,
same moment, I was venting to someone about how I started working with men. And like, I was like, I really just want to work with like more women, but not just
started
like
working with
generally. Yeah, no, like, cause okay, as a young lady, I was like, dang, I was like 21.
Yeah,
Yeah, dang. I was like 20, 21.
yeah.
I'm around dudes all the time. My mentor was a guy, and he
You
was.
did play rugby.
Yeah, no, but that's still women's rugby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nah. I mean, they had a men's team, but
Okay.
still, like women's rugby at the end of the day. So like to get into this industry and I'm around men like majority of the time,
Yeah.
99% of the time, I was just tired of it. So I was just out loud, like really in my feelings, like I'm tired of it. I don't want to work with men anymore.
Yeah.
I want to work with a woman or a team of women.
Yeah.
And then she DM'd me. Like in that moment.
Yeah,
so
it was
it was
crazy.
just weird.
But like, how you
It was
elaborate?
just weird.
You was tired of working with men.
No.
Why were you so tired of working with men?
Cause like
You need the
my
female
mentor
energy.
at the time, yeah. Oh.
You need that female energy.
Yeah, you
though,
just
like-
need that female energy, you know. And that's it. As a woman, I want to be around more women, you know. And
Oh, okay.
I was just around a lot of dudes,
Because
and
there's a
I
lot of
could
women in
relate.
power.
They were saying thug stuff and like being all
Conversation
hard and stuff.
different.
Conversation's different. They talk. I'm just like, well, I can't relate. And then the anatomy's different. So.
Right.
Facts. So yeah, so we
Yeah.
linked. She came to the show, and literally that night she met all my family that was there, and
Yeah, I did that
since
to everybody the first day.
everybody the
Oh,
first
God.
night, and since that day we've been locked in.
Man, how many years has that been?
yeah,
4 going on 5?
yeah, for
Yeah.
5 years.
Because you are now how old?
25. That'll be 26 next month.
Yep.
You how old?
That'll be 26.
Oh, you about to be 26, so that's about been about half a decade.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, y'all been doing a lot of things because y'all know you do a lot of the filming, right?
Yep.
Filming for them and everything.
Yes.
And then he brought you to Mr. Ali.
I mean, I guess not brought me to all
Not brought you to her, but I'm
we were
saying.
just around each other because
Right.
Same with all her friends and
Yeah.
everybody that knows her knows me, you know?
And
So
so
it
y'all,
worked.
so y'all first collab.
Yeah.
Right, y'all know each other. Y'all, to be 11 years old. What's that? The 6th grade.
Yeah. Yeah, going
Yeah.
to middle school, yeah, for
Going
sure.
on, going on middle school.
Yeah.
Okay. So then y'all go from there. Okay. Now y'all growing up. You realize you like music.
Yeah.
You born into music. You play the piano. And now you jumping into it.
Making beats.
And now what attracted you to Zhané to start wanting to do beats or whatever?
I've been doing beats since I was like 11. You know what I mean? So like when we
I was at
met,
age level.
yeah. When we met, you know what I'm saying? I was like kind of.
He was honing into it. Like,
Oh, he's honing
like
into
if I would
it.
go over their house, he had, when I tell you, he had all the whole setup. Like, I don't know if you know out there, but those in music, he had a Apollo, like the expensive equipment, like stuff, real studio.
What's his daddy name?
I know, but I'm just saying, I wasn't, you know, I didn't know what that stuff was. It was through him I learned like what kind of mics, like mics, the best of the best, the interface. He had Fruity Loop. What was it at the time? What was he using? Logic at the time. So like I'm learning from just watching him, like, cause he already had his setup. So I'm going like, what are you doing?
But this is the part we missed. you go to his house. So you.
Oh yeah.
So how we met? How we?
He was asking like, how did you end up doing like
First class.
Yeah.
Well, can we backtrack? How we met was my big sister and his auntie. They were friends since middle school, and they've been best friends ever since. So we went to his little brother's birthday party, so that's how we met through them. So after that, like I would be hanging out with my big sister and her best friend, and like I would go over to his house, and we're the same age, so naturally, you know, we the same age. So we'll be playing games, pool, you know. And then I seen he was in the music, and I got even more interested, you know, behind the scenes and seeing how it really works. So then we just.
And then you got into it. And
started messing around with songs.
You started messing around with songs.
Recorded my first song, Lolly.
So at that point, how did the first song y'all say, let's record a song? And what was the song?
It was called Millions.
Was it a rap song or sing?
Yeah, I'm trying. I just want to make some millions. And he was just making a beat, and I was like, I can do it. I was like, let me get on it. And really, I was like, let me try.
Oh, yeah.
And I did it, and hey, it was lit.
Aww.
It's a classic.
So that was your first beat? Not your first beat.
But song with me.
Okay, yeah. How did you get that song? You just knew it was for her, or did you create it?
I mean,
It was already created.
I mean,
He
I'm
was
pretty sure I was making it, and then
And I
she
bullied
walked
it.
in, and then was like, "Let me hop on that," and I was like, I mean, I had nobody else to work with at the time. Like, I was just making a bunch of fucking. I literally had hundreds of beats.
Literally.
Nobody hop on them shit, so I was like, "Fuck it, yeah, let's record." You know what I'm saying?
That was the magic. It started from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all funny.
We in
You said
there.
I ain't got nobody else to hop on
Right.
the thing.
And I was like, shoot, I don't know no producers. Let's try.
So that was a perfect combination. So,
Perfect time.
so how many songs since then have y'all made together?
Hundreds.
Sure, I'm sure we done started, over hundreds.
Cause I know you got an album that you take care of. Cause I know you got your what's that? ASCAP.
Yeah,
Creative
got my own
business.
publishing, do my
That's
business,
your own publishing.
signed to myself.
And with the publishing, explain the publishing and ASCAP why you felt you didn't get your own. Most artists y'all age don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So
Well,
evidently somebody educated you on
yeah,
that.
that was me going to the music school, SAE.
Oh, okay.
They taught us about, as an independent, how to register your own song. So you have to get a PRO, which is either ASCAP or BMI. And then you got to copyright your song, and you got Song Trust, different platforms where they make sure they get your money, your streams. So I learned that from school, paid attention, did my research, and now because I'm independent right now, I'm not signing nobody, so
Why
I
is
had
that?
to learn. I mean, in new age now, we got YouTube University, we got the knowledge now. You can do it by yourself. They got me coming up. It was changing. Yeah, you don't have to have a label now. I can, if you wake up tomorrow and I want to become an artist, you can literally go to the music store, get you a little interface, a computer, get
on YouTube.
get the program if it's Logic or Pro Tools. You can literally do it at home now. Like, you don't have to go to a studio no more or anything.
All of
So
it. That's how I taught myself.
Most
Yeah.
of the shit,
You
like,
can do
I
your
have a
self-
studio at my
self-taught.
crib, and it's like has all the fancy analog shit and all of that shit,
Yeah.
all the hardware.
still on
But
his
guess
laptop.
what? I stick most of the shit, 99% of it, actually 100% of it, comes from my fucking laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Everything's digital now. Like back then, they had we call it the analog.
Only time I might whip out a keyboard like
Yeah.
2 or 3 times out the year.
Oh, so all your beats come on a laptop.
Yeah.
What Apple?
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people use PCs too. They be using like Alienwares and
So what's your strongest point? In
You
the
said
business? Your strongest point is producing, making beats.
My strongest point is music. Period.
So you rap?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
You're an artist now. Fire too.
You gonna be
Yeah.
fired more than your father?
Look, man, he did what he did.
I know what I'm saying. Do you you don't thrive to be that, but you just be your own man.
I think every artist should think that they better than everybody.
aspire to be
Every
the best.
artist should feel like they are the best. You have to have that confidence, or you ain't gonna make it nowadays. Because it's so many artists. So if you don't come in feeling like I'm being me and this is authentically me, and I feel like this is good music. If you don't believe it, nobody else gonna believe it. It could be trash.
Yeah.
It's all how you live. Right.
Yourself. out
me and my
first.
pop's music because we don't make the same type of music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
facts.
Of course, I mean y'all a lot younger, but y'all beats are
Different crowd, you know what I mean?
Different crowds, different crowds. Y'all have what, more hype beat?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Yeah.
made
More
the songs with the like all the gangster. You make the gangster music, or you make like
I wouldn't say gangster music because
Yeah,
I'm not a
nah.
gangster.
More
You know what I'm
vibey.
saying?
More of a
More
vibe,
vibe.
yeah. Yeah.
like
It be turn shit too, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just don't be talking about shooting and killing
Yeah.
niggas. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Which is hey, we're gonna talk
But
to
your
that.
taste,
That's
yeah,
good.
your taste.
That's a
We
good
try
thing.
to change the narrative.
And selling drugs.
We gotta stay
Definitely.
positive.
We say
I definitely smoke good weed.
it's
Talk
supposed to
about
be.
that for
Well,
sure.
not all. Look, the gangsters ain't the only one that spoke the weed.
Exactly.
Yo,
That's what
laid
I'm
back.
trying to say.
So let's switch over to the filming industry to build it on up. So you
Wow.
started off with rugby.
Yeah.
Now you say God showed you something different. You say you started out at school,
Mm-hmm.
and then you self-taught yourself
Yeah.
in the filming industry.
Mm-hmm. I taught myself how to shoot and like take photos and just
And
have it be great.
what do you know drew you to that and say, you know what, I like this better, I don't need the school. At what point, everything a light goes off in our head when we start something.
Yeah. Well,
What did that light mean?
I'll say aside from like spiritual stuff, I'll say when it comes to like the tangible world, I looked at 10 years for what I was going to school for and 10 years into the film industry, and it was substantially different. And I was like, okay, film industry wins in that way. I also looked at how quick I could get to the top. Film industry won. It would have taken much longer going the corporate route. And I was just already in love with it. So
Made
my
you happy.
passion, yeah, and it made me happy.
Right.
It really did. And I told my parents that I was like, yeah, like I can't see myself being happy doing anything else, and they were okay with that.
'Cause I know you do a lot of filming. I know you, my niece, but we appreciate that when she came, you met her.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
You did, I know you,
A commercial for Google Pixel.
Google
Yep.
Pixel.
At Cascade, we shot with Alicia Keys and Kevin
Alicia
Hart.
Keys,
That's
Kevin
fun.
Hart.
Yep. Yeah,
You
yeah.
did all-
From the last time when we first
Right.
met, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, we do some things over here.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
That shit did.
Yeah.
So how did you pivot yourself and say, I'm from the star entertainer? How did you get to these type of people? Because when you're talking about, you did a shooting that they called you on, right?
Yeah.
You have to solicit.
Mm-hmm.
Google Pixel and how you end up getting Alicia Keys and whoever has some other entertainers or artists that you work with. How do they get to you? Evidently your product must be good.
Yeah, my product and myself, in the most humble way. Your network is your net worth, so really your most valuable product is yourself. You have to be able to hold a conversation with anybody, be able to relate to anybody, and just be genuine. So I'm super genuine with all my relationships, even at work. I feel like oftentimes we wear these masks at work, and I just don't wear my mask at work. I just am myself, and I'm nice to everybody, and thankfully,
you do whatever.
and I
thing
do
you
great.
say.
I
And
do
you
amazing
whatever
at my
you say you're
job.
gonna do, you commit to do it.
And I commit to
So
it.
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
in any
110%,
entrepreneur.
120% every
Her
day.
A lot of people don't
discipline
do
is
that
without the
commitment.
world. I can't
Yeah,
lie. When I
yeah.
met her, she motivated me to be more disciplined and focused. Like watching her start where she was at when I met her from like where she's at now
Yeah.
is discipline.
Yeah.
Just
Thank you. I truly, I'm at the top of my niche.
Yeah.
I shoot at the highest level. So
Oh, yeah?
just being able to do that is just a
So
blessing.
what some of the, when we come back from a break, I want you to tell us what kind of some of the cameras that you work with
Okay.
and how you self-taught yourself, how you do that, and then we'll come back to where y'all at, and then we're gonna move to Japan.
okay.
Is that
Get
okay?
it.
So y'all, we're gonna take us a break at Pinpoint Podcast. We're gonna remix our drinks, and we see y'all at Pinpoint Podcast in 5.
Let's get it.
Hey, let's get it.
Welcome to the new townhome residence coming soon, Pinpoint Park. These modern luxury units will be located on Butner Road in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, just minutes away from the downtown area and the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. The 7 units will include an open floor plan, rooftop patio, 3 bedrooms with 2 masters, and so many more luxurious details. For more information on Pinpointe Foundation's latest development, please visit pinpointefoundation.org. And for interest in pre-sales, please visit our website, pinpointbrokers.net. We hope your new home awaits you.
Just like that, we back.
Hey, this is what you get when you're dealing with the young mind that know better than the old mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So over here at Pinpoint Podcast, y'all know we speaking with Miss Ambria, Zhané, and Mr. Ali. So we left off where you was talking about the film industry and about the people that you shot with, and they calling you and everything. So I just want to know, you filming.
Yeah.
But then you start getting into
Self-talk.
self-talk, that right at the self-talk. But then you start getting into the entertainment side, because I know today is an artist.
Yeah.
So you do both.
Yeah.
Which one you like best, or is it one of the filming, or more of the shooting the video? You don't have a preference.
You just like
But I
shoot.
really like to shoot with Zhané when it comes to like music videos that are like indie, not even just indie, just like dealing with this particular artist. If I'm gonna be dealing with a big music video, I just want to come on set, I want to pick up a camera, and I want to leave. That's it. I don't want to do anything else. And for her, I'll do all the jobs.
Oh, okay. So you really so that goes back into you don't want to deal with men. Because I know a lot of the men that be on me.
I mean, I'm sure she found a male artist. It's the chemistry.
Yeah.
It's just like,
because like I can like express how I see things creatively and like not have to argue about
right.
it.
And I trust her creatively. I feel like this is what she does. Like, I handle the music, and if she like it,
and you can tell me what you see.
yeah, and I can tell her kind
of
of like, my idea, but I give her creative.
control.
Creative control, because I trust it. I've seen her work, so
right.
It might be some things where like, I kind of feel we should go this route, and once I say that, she could take over and make it.
You know, that's a big thing too, because a lot of that what I've seen, I'm not in that industry, but a lot of people don't like to give up that, like you say, creative control. So you trust her that much, even to direct your videos.
But also too, you know, that also like baffles me too about a lot of creatives too on a weird standpoint, because it's like if you trust in this other creative enough to do your video, you should at least trust them enough to like
have some control, like help
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm sure you as a creative,
like we're all doing
all
it.
of us have went through the exact same. You see what I'm saying?
Just like the producer, like I'm giving you the creative control to have that beat. Without that beat, I don't have no song.
Yeah,
so it's all collabing.
Like,
so
sometimes as a producer, it could be somewhere I could want to take it.
So
somewhere like,
and I'm gonna give you that control because I know.
I gotta know who I'm working with.
Right. Because some people like, I want it like this. This is how I like it to sound. I don't want you to do nothing crazy, like you know. But also, I had a conversation recently about collabing, and I feel like that's how you become stronger with your network, with your vision. Like, you can't do it all by yourself. It's all about collabing, especially in the entertainment field, which a lot of people are like, I wouldn't say greedy. Some people are greedy, and some people just don't have that openness to allow other people to come in. Yeah, it's like, and it's not, to me, 3 minds is better than 1. So like, I can come in with this idea, and I know this is what she do, and then I have an inspired song. And then he hears someone on the beat, he's like, nah, we could take this and do this. I'm a trust, because I didn't think of it. It's BT make. I don't know how he does it. Like, I can't do it in the way she shoot. It's just not my thing.
So it seems like, and that's unique, all y'all trust each other collabing with each other's craft. Like, you know, you're gonna write, you're gonna sing and rap.
Right.
You know, you're gonna produce, make the music, and you're gonna film and make sure you
Right.
bring it to life.
The collabing is a big key to growth. Collabing with other people. A lot of people are like
And building
not
a
open.
team.
Yes.
Like,
Not
Very
helping
important.
around. I have a friend of mine. She be helping around.
What you mean by I know what hop around means.
Like,
What you
It's
mean?
like
It's like anybody, like
Right.
moving from motion to motion.
Yeah.
Not even just like anybody, like just any instance where someone's talking around.
if it worked for the first time, why try to switch it up? Like it's like you. I know you've heard like one of your artists have a fire album,
Yeah.
and the team they work with, they think they're here now, so they want to go work with so and so. And the next album, even though that person might be good, it don't come out as good as that first album because they had that chemistry.
Right.
Why
Like-
switch it up if y'all had
like,
something
like a
good?
Super Bowl team.
Yeah, like why switch it
Championship
up?
team, like when you're boxing, you got the people in your ring helping you get all these
Yeah,
wins, and then
and now all of a
big
sudden
games.
you like, oh, I want this team because I see what
Yeah.
they did and it don't work the same.
Don't work, and then you take
even
the
though
first
you're
step.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
So some people they get ahead of themselves to me and they switch up something that's working. Why stop something that's working? And
Right.
it works for us, so
Yeah.
I ain't switching up.
Yeah, no.
I ain't switching
Do
up.
you work with a lot of different artists, or you just like working with Zhané?
I mean, yeah, I work with a lot of different artists, but you know, like she mostly my main focus, like her and my brothers and myself.
Okay, your brother's in the business as well.
Hey.
And
Shout
what
out.
Shout
do
out
they
to the
do?
game,
Shout out,
Fantastic
shout out.
Four.
Yeah, shout out
I
Ty.
ain't gonna lie,
Right.
all of us,
Shout out to what?
Ty, Job,
All the
Mo,
bros.
all the bros. Shout out to y'all, gang shit.
All the bros.
Come
Yeah,
on.
come
artists,
on.
fire artists.
Shout out to the family, everybody around us.
Oh.
We the wave, man.
No,
We
no,
the wave,
yeah.
for real.
And all of us brothers except for Mo, but we getting him into it. All of them make beats too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's a good thing.
Eventually, I'm enjoying the team.
You gonna
Yeah, you
join?
know how to work the
Yeah,
program.
I really want to learn how to DJ too, though.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
My
got-
It's like, why not? If you engineer, it's kind of like the same, and you already
We
listen to
a DJ
music.
duo.
Yeah. Hey.
What y'all call yourself?
Y'all
don't know,
gonna
we
be, y'all
gotta
gonna be
figure it out.
rhyming,
Hit Squad.
rhyming, what's his
Yeah.
name? Yeah,
Mondo Ghost.
yeah.
DJ A and Z or DJ
Or
Z
this is
and
A. This is A to
From
Z.
A to Z.
From A to Z.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
Yeah,
there we go.
fucking-
That means-
those ain't-
But that's our thing. Yeah, I forgot. That's our thing
Oh,
too.
shit.
In real.
Can't do
That was
that.
our right.
Can't do A to Z.
Okay, Z to A.
That'll be Z to A
And we already
DJ.
finished it and we started it.
Okay.
That'll be Z to A
Yeah, we gotta
DJ.
find
Okay.
something.
Now we gonna find something new.
DJ.
The alphabet. No, I'm just kidding.
The alphabet.
Y'all was
What's the number? How many How many letters are in the alphabet?
26, right?
That's our thing. 26.
26.
Ooh,
80.
26 in Roman numerals.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I think we just came
Oh,
up with
shit,
something.
get creative.
Right, yeah. You see how it worked though? You see how that just worked? That's a prime example of
Not that
collabing.
ass. And how quick that just worked.
Right, you
So
see.
what's one of the
Chemistry
best
is
songs you can say that you made with her or vice versa that y'all like that y'all feel is gonna be a hit in the future?
Yeah, because we've been working on a lot of songs together. We're gonna do a project together.
But I'm talking about at this point that y'all have made and y'all have got on track. What is the song that you like the best? What's the song you like best? If not the same.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
I'm gonna have to say it's a toss up between probably truly and Love Forgive Me.
Yeah, you gonna hear that soon. That probably my top. Yeah,
Lord
that's Lord
Forgive Me
Forgive Me
is
is our song together. Like we're both
Right.
on it.
Lord forgive me, give us a little beat of that. What's Lord forgive me? What are you forgiving you for?
Lord forgive me, we just trying to win. Lord forgive me for all of these sins.
The shit that, you know, that we do, that we really ain't got no business doing, but we do it because we got to do it to get on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's like everybody like your route. You know, I'm sure you have done things in your life to get where you going. Like, you know, you might not be proud of it, but in your environment. Not selling your soul, but you know, everything ain't so cut. You know, some people take, you know, you
I
got
don't believe you selling your soul.
yeah, ain't no selling soul, but it's just like you might have to do something you're not proud of that happened in your life, but you grew out of that, and you hear just like, I mean, drug dealers, for instance. Like, not everybody want to grow up and be a drug dealer, but they're part of their environment. They're doing it to feed their family.
Yeah.
And most smart people are able, after they get money, you know, now you can start a business and do it. They might not be proud of doing what they had to do, but
get there,
it's their story. It's part of their story. So this song is basically like, Lord, forgive me for maybe going out every night having to drink. You know, it's not godly, but this is what it takes in my field for me to get this song popping. Or you know what I'm saying? Just certain, you know. Yeah, we all sin. It's a lot of sin. Everybody sins. So it's just like.
But when you say it's not, when you say it's not godly, that depends on what God deserves.
You're right. That's true too.
Some people might say what you're doing ain't sin.
Right.
Little
But
vibration.
what is a sin?
Murder. Unsolicited murder. And
That's a sin?
unprovoked murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sin and a crime.
Yeah.
Non-self-defense murder.
Basically.
Yeah.
But you know what? We laughing about it, but that's really not the go biblical, but to be biblical in 1 second. That is the only true one commandment that you we commanded not to do is murder.
Okay.
So murder, then prostitution and all that. But however, when you say Lord forgive me, you have kind of what you say?
So that's legal in Japan.
Prostitution.
They was on the street.
They was on the street.
All right, let's just go to
Pretty much everything but weed.
They do everything, but act like they do nothing. It's the weirdest shit.
Sex hotels. What the fuck is that? No weed? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
we don't.
So how did y'all get to? Because all three of y'all went to Japan together. How did y'all get the? How did y'all just say wake up and say, you know what, we're gonna go to Japan? Somebody invited y'all out. Y'all said we're gonna go out there. And what was the purpose intended for going to Japan? And what got accomplished? Now that's a 4-question part. We want to jump in and start.
I'll start. So it started off, once again, shout out to Instagram, okay? Shout out to the DMs. This dude named Or, a great man. He's from Jerusalem.
That guy.
So he reached.
He's that guy. Where he's from?
He from Jerusalem, but he lives in Tokyo now. He just moved. But he had an artist, and he reached out to me in the DMs and like, I have this artist. We want to work with you. Check her out. If you're willing to work, let's hop on the call, basically. So I don't know. I get a lot of DMs, but I go with my heart. Like you get intuition with certain people, and when I opened it, I was like. I looked at her page, it looked legit. I'm like, okay, she's dope. She like purple, so that was another like plus. Like
She's purple.
She liked purple. You know my favorite color is purple.
Oh,
so
okay.
like her page was like her base, like that was her thing too, purple.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, that's dope. So I hit him up. We got on the call, and he was like, look, I see. During the time I had just did a writers camp with my friend / bro Casey Pluto. Shout out to him. Yeah, we did an amazing writers camp, and I guess they were watching all of us because we all changed our profile picture to orange. So they were watching all of us, like, watching our stories and our posts around that time. So that's what made him reach out. So after we got on the call, he was just like, I see what y'all doing. It looks like y'all doing some dope stuff. I want you to work with my artist. And they had this song, and it happened to be a cover song of Akon. So I was like, send it to me. Let me see if I like it. And they sent it over, and it was, we fucked with it, and it was history. We've been on Zoom calls for like 7 months.
Produced it and shit.
Yeah, he helped produce it. Ali helped produce it, build it up. We started, we took what they had and just built it up. I put a verse on it. And then after that, during the time though, they were still shut down in Tokyo. So he was kind of stuck over there. So he's like, well, we want you to come out here, but we shut down. You got to get a visa. And that's like it takes too much to get it during that time.
Right.
So literally the moment the gates opened up, I was like, it's time. We had already been talking for 7 months on Zoom calls. Mind you, the time difference is like opposite. So we staying up to 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and so it's their afternoon, like doing it vice versa, for 7 months.
So y'all had real jet lag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but this was on like Zoom calls before we met. Like that's what we were doing to get the song done. Like we had to do Zoom calls to do sessions, because So yeah, we were doing that, meeting up.
What's the name of the song?
It's called I Wanna Fuck You.
I Wanna Love You.
I Wanna Love You, or I Wanna Fuck You. It's a cover song.
I Wanna Fuck You.
Oh, yeah,
that's what we sampled. Yeah, it's basically a cover, like a sample.
Oh, y'all redoing that song?
Yeah. Basically. They did a Japanese version.
Basically.
Oh.
And I featured on it.
And when that song come out?
Hopefully next year, top of the year.
Yeah, top of the year.
And you feel it.
Yeah,
so we shot the video. So as soon as the gates opened up to Tokyo, where it was like people can come now, we reached out. I was like, look, I'm free. y'all, like, we looked at our schedules and we made it happen
It
ASAP
really
because
made
we didn't want to
sense.
waste no more time. It was perfect timing, yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
And how long y'all was over
Very
there?
good decision.
2 weeks. And we shot 2.5 videos.
Yeah.
Y'all shot two and a half.
2.5.
Yeah, we shot one of my songs. We did the song collabing with Ron, and then we shot some scenes for a whole nother song
Oh, for
to get
another song
footage.
that's
Yeah, out there.
to get footage that's gonna possibly come out next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's coming
Yeah,
out next year.
Everything.
And we ain't holding on to nothing else.
Yeah.
Gates.
So basically, when y'all went over there,
Yeah,
I mean, before y'all go over there, y'all did a lot of Zooms.
yeah.
Y'all met
Calls.
through the DM.
Yeah.
What does DM mean?
Like
Direct
message, like on
Direct
Instagram or Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me if I
Yeah.
didn't know
No,
that.
no, you good.
I didn't know everybody say DM me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a short DM.
No, now you know.
Yeah. So don't laugh at me, goddamn. Let's tell them my age.
Educated. All the old folks out there. I was kidding.
Don't pinpoint pork everybody.
Seasoned.
Get educated.
Right.
You gotta get it. So y'all over there, y'all making this song. Y'all remaking a song, and then
Well, we remade the song already.
Yeah, it
We
was
just
already
went over
done.
there to like shoot the video.
Video and
Yeah.
oh, y'all
connect
went
with
to shoot
them.
the, y'all actually went to shoot.
That was
Yeah, that was
the
the
prime
intention.
thing was
Like,
to.
we went over there with my most
You know,
expensive camera.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
we
sent
intentioned
files
to
back
shoot
and
the
forth.
video.
Like, since they was
Oh,
yeah.
overseas, we just shot files back and forth for collab
Yeah.
like that. You know?
Yeah.
You say your most expensive camera. What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
The name of it.
Was it the Black Magic?
it's a Black Magic. Black
She
Magic.
was trusting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
All
brought
the
the
way
whole
across
camera.
the
I
world.
brought everything,
The
literally.
whole case,
The whole
heavy,
camera
heavy
case.
ass
It was a
case.
lot. Yeah, that case was at least 80 pounds.
Wow.
I had
wow.
everything. So,
Did y'all have fun shooting?
yeah, it was fun.
And how was Japan outside of the music?
Amazing.
It was good
The
vibes.
food,
So
the
good.
best food I've ever had in my
Yes.
whole
We
life.
had
I ain't gonna lie to
Mexican,
you, they got the
Italian,
best restaurant
burgers.
food
The
of any
chicken.
country. Africa
Wow.
got the best like home food.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
They got the best
But-
restaurants.
They got
Japan,
the
they
best
got the
restaurants.
best restaurants.
And it's quality. You know,
Easy.
America,
Easy.
you know, they don't really care what we
Yeah.
put
I
in
don't
our
know
system
what
out
the
here,
fuck
you know.
they do to their chicken,
This
They
guy.
chicken, no, they just
No,
want to
it
say that
but
chicken
it's
was
so
amazing.
tender.
That chicken was,
Like
bruh.
every single
Bruh,
piece of chicken,
that
I think
chicken
was
was
just
so
like they was never. It might not have been like the way I would have preferred them to like cook it flavor
But like
wise,
it
you
was
know what I'm saying?
amazing
'Cause, you know,
still.
but it was like the sheer quality of
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a
You
lot of
know
stuff
what-
we eat in America is banned overseas.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the
It felt-
chemicals or the GMO, a lot of stuff they got in America is banned. Like you can't even,
Yeah.
you know, they're not having that over there. It's,
Oh, you're
it's
not
real
putting all that
food.
in your food.
Yeah, they don't have all that, so it's more
That-
quality.
It felt like I was eating vegan food.
Yeah,
But like chicken and meat.
we ate
Yeah,
a burger
but
this big. I ate the whole burger and
Hey,
still had energy.
Wagyu?
Like,
Wagyu
you
out of
feel
that
like you
world.
feel like
Wagyu is
full,
from
but like
Japan. It was
So
It's
amazing.
different from over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because Wagyu's Japanese. It's the Japanese beef, so it was amazing. It was just,
They don't put a lot of sugar in their food.
they don't put a
What's
whole lot
what's
of
the word?
um,
Additives and
GMOs?
Yeah, GMO additives. They don't do none of that.
Um,
It's certain, you know.
MSG. Or
Yeah,
some
all
shit.
that. Like it's
Yeah.
just quality.
Like
It's
sodium
actually,
and stuff. They don't
yeah.
put any extra stuff in their food. It was so clean. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it was
And
so
they got
good.
so many different like vegetables and shit that like
Listen.
only grow there. Like you know, I hate. There's a lot of shit
I
that I
hate
absolutely hate. Mushrooms.
I hate
hated
mushrooms.
mushrooms my entire
This is
fucking
nasty.
life.
Right.
Can't stand. They got like these little mushrooms, like
Oh,
these
yeah,
brown
little
bitches that they have in the ramen. Them shits was good as fuck. And I don't know what
And
the
it
hell.
didn't
I
even
don't know
taste
what the
like
hell they
mushroom.
did. At all.
At all.
At all.
Like, I don't even. I don't like
I
mushroom
can't
either.
explain.
Everything was good.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything was
Everything.
good.
And then I know y'all was telling
The
all
burgers.
Oh my god.
You know what fucked me up? You know what fucked me up?
I can scream
They
right now.
had
That's
Right.
right.
crazy ass jerk chicken, bro.
Hmm?
They had jerk chicken.
Yeah. Oh my
crazy.
god.
Yeah, jerk
Come
chicken.
and find
Real
out,
jerk
you know, they go and study, like the culinary
Yeah.
arts, like they study their
Come to
food,
find
so
out,
they
the
take it
Africans
serious.
taught them how to cook back in the
Yeah.
day during World War II.
That's not surprising.
Right.
But that's
Not to jump off Japan, y'all went over to Africa too. Stayed what?
Yeah, we did. We stayed for
Yeah,
like
they
a month
were
and some
there.
change. A month
Yeah,
and
they
a
were.
few days.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Oh yeah, wait. Shit.
But also what made our Japan experienced so amazing was we had Rhyme and Or, which were natives to Japan, so we weren't regular tourists. Like, we got to go in and have people who were from there, so we got to do underground parties. Like, we went to an NFT party, we got free NFTs.
Yeah, that was
we
cool.
got, we did another, it was a
In
fountain.
Africa?
No, in Japan.
In Japan.
Yeah, and then it was another event for this foundation that was really
yeah.
dope. Like, we got to do some underground stuff
Like
and
some
meet people, like
amazing
real
stuff.
people that's born
As
in
well
Japan.
as get fully immersed in the culture.
Yeah, so we got to see the culture for what it is. We weren't just
Yeah.
tourists going to the biggest building, you know,
Yeah.
just doing tourist
So,
stuff.
yeah,
But we did also go. I went to
I
the
mean, we
beach
did.
for
We
that
did
one
do
night. I
some-
walked
yeah.
around with my friend.
Yeah.
That joint was lit.
So y'all to go back?
Oh yeah, can't wait to do
Yeah.
that. I could stay there
Trying
for
to
like
go back in
a couple
January,
months for
right?
sure.
Yeah,
Say
yeah,
that.
especially
I
if
can
like
do it.
you know things were like solid at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would want a car, but like
that's it. Yeah, it's only
yeah, that's
You
it.
you would want to drive over there?
Yeah, cause like Uber was getting expensive. It was
Right.
$50 for Uber.
It was inexpensive?
It was
It's very
expensive.
Oh,
It was
very
$50.
And we was
expensive.
kind of on the
It's
outskirts.
way more cheaper to do like a train, you know what I'm saying? But that shit closed at 12:30 and you in the club, you know what I'm saying? That shit dead. 'Cause,
Right.
like,
And their shit's 24 hours.
yeah.
I mean, they clubs, they got an after hour for that, after hour, another after hour. They're closed.
they
First
party all
club
day.
Their
like
clubs
7 to
close
9.
at 5 to 10 in the
7 to
morning.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
7
from there they go to
7
like
p.m. to
1.
9 a.m.?
No,
Not 8.
They,
yeah.
then they go
Yeah.
to 1 p.m. at the after hour spot, and then from there they go to another spot that end at 6.
And then
And
it's
then
all they
6
do
to
is
10
party
in the
all
morning.
goddamn
All
day?
they do is
yeah,
if they want
basically
to,
Pretty much.
if
You
you
can
wanted
do it if you
to,
want
the
to.
option's there.
you can buy liquor, there ain't no shut
24/7.
off
Any
time.
day, anytime.
They got the liquor in the store 24/7.
Yep, the
Oh,
regular.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
learned how to drive.
But they had the full course meals in the store too.
Oh yeah.
That junk was crazy.
Oh yeah,
That
the
was
snacks that they be
bussin'.
having, they had like this like weird like, it was like a big ass sushi damn near,
What?
honestly. Like
What?
the snack that was in like the Family Mart.
Oh nah,
It
that was
like
what you
it
had.
was, it was like rice and seaweed with like some tuna on the inside.
The
but
jerk
shit
chicken,
was so
that
good.
strong
Yes,
smelling,
that shit was
the
bussin'.
strong
Oh
smelling
my
jerk
God.
chicken.
No, he
No,
put
not the
sauce
jerk
on
chicken.
it.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but that chicken wasn't really it without it.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah.
And it was fun because we learned how to get around from the
With
trains.
those snacks,
Like we
though?
pretty
Not
much
being
got
able
how
to
to
read
move
nothing.
around. So
Y'all
next
got
time
2
we
weeks,
go-
so y'all learned a lot,
Yeah.
seen a lot, made
Yeah.
2.5 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete.
Basic
Was the song
connections.
was complete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the song that you made for yourself? Was it written over there, or over here, and then you went over there to lay it down?
I had did it before I went, so we was like, oh, it's a perfect opportunity. Literally, after we shot the video, I was so pumped of like how it went. Like it just went so smooth. So I was like, geeked. I'm like, come on, let's do more. I'm up. So literally, me and her went out at like 2 in the morning and shot basically the
later
whole.
than 2.
Yeah, it was
So
really,
2 of them
it was really
went
3 or
out
4
It
actually.
was 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and I had energy now. I'm like, we in it. Let's
We
go.
shot-
So
we
I
shot a whole
changed,
video
redid
that
my
night.
makeup.
And 3 or 4 over here, you'll be just waking up.
Oh yeah, pretty much. And
Well, no, if it was 3 or 4 a.m. over
It's
there,
like
then
12
it was
hours.
2 p.m. over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 2
Yeah.
p.m.
But
Every
it
time.
motivated me because before that, you know, as an
Yeah.
artist, you want everything to be so perfect. So before, I always had
Yeah.
Bree, but we have so many treatments for my songs, but we
Yeah.
like, I want it to be like this. You know, I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity. But going over there and
Who?
talking,
You.
Well,
Me,
had the
you,
perfect
me.
opportunity.
I'd be like,
No,
we
she be
can
like,
do
let's
this
do
no
it.
Well,
matter
I'm
what.
saying,
I'd be
perfect
like,
opportunity presented itself because not everybody in
Has
America
her.
can go over
Yeah.
there.
yeah. Well, I was
Yeah,
talking about
that's
shooting
real.
videos.
That's all they don't talk about.
Yeah.
Even
I
work
was
to
the
go
whole
over there
thing.
to shoot video.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
anybody that's never wanted to go to Japan.
Everybody
Most
wants to go to
motherfuckers
Tokyo.
like
Yeah.
need a reason.
That's
for the
facts.
most part, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Or
facts.
somebody they know out there because you ain't trying to be
Yeah.
out there, don't know the language, like
Yeah.
you know.
All
what
right,
I'm
but
saying?
so we're gonna take 5 because I gotta refill my drink.
okay.
So when we come back, we want to go back into this, and then I want to just kind of elaborate when y'all went over to Africa,
Yeah.
because y'all brought up Africa. You say you feel the Africans talk to Japan,
Yeah,
Japanese, how to cook and everything.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to that next. We're gonna take 5 and pick one podcast and come back and continue to speak with our guests, and we learning the culture experience over here today at Pinpoint.
Right.
Introducing to you Pinpoint Foundation's Real Estate Lounge, a unique experience in all things real estate and other business ventures. Pinpoint is an expansive company that is driven to put our customers' best interests first in all aspects. From commercial and residential real estate representation, where we do closings here at the office, to our 501c3, mentoring and nonprofit events, filming productions, and courier services, come let Pinpoint point you in the right direction and experience business better than you have before. We're not a regular real estate company, we're a cool real estate company. Visit us on our websites, pinpointbrokers.net and pinpointfoundation.org, and check us out on our social media platforms. Pinpoint Foundation is always accepting donations through Zelle to Pinpoint Foundation or through mail-in checks.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Pinpoint Podcast. Before I toast up, I must pull up. I gotta pull up.
That's how big bosses do it.
Yeah.
Boss shit.
Fuck the rocks.
Right.
And
That's
the rock.
yeah, fuck a rock. That is the rock.
They get the whiskey on a boulder.
Let me get a risky on the rock.
Yeah, this is Scotch.
I mean Scotch on the rock.
McAllen.
Come
Come
inside.
back to Pinpoint Podcast. We still speaking to you, give the instructions again out there. Ambria, Zhané, and Ali. We left off talking about Japan, how wonderful it is in Japan. And then, I know y'all say y'all went over to Japan, they had a lot of things, but let's just touch Africa for a minute. You see, y'all was in Africa for a month and a half.
Yeah, it's a long time.
And
I was
you-
telling Zhané, like, we coming back.
Right. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it was a minute. I was, yeah.
And then you was there.
Oh, man. You talking
You
about?
messing with the ostrich.
Yeah, I
You
did. I
messing
did a
with the
TikTok
lions.
with the animals.
Yeah, with the animals.
We went
What animals? I know the
we
lion.
did an ostrich. It was a big turtle. What you call it? Taurus? Yeah, Taurus. I can't say. I don't know if that's how you say it, but the big turtle. And we did lions. But really, everybody was so shocked at me doing the dance with the lions. The ostrich was the most dangerous one out of all of them. Like, them things will attack you. Like, once they start running, they're fast. So once they on, like, it's,
But it's
The
like
lions
they
was dead,
neck,
so it was just.
yeah, they was chilling.
they neck so slim you can kind of choke shit out.
I mean, you can kick them or trip them or something. Trust me, I figured it out, but they are dangerous and they're fast, so you gotta be careful.
But you
Like,
know why they dangerous, right?
why?
You read scripture, it's actually in Job. I think Job 38 or Job 40. God made the ostrich dumb, deprived them of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, they bury their eggs, forget where they bury them, and then they pounce on them.
Oh, wow. So some just forget and some don't?
Yeah,
Some they forget and some they just over with.
And that's because they deprived
Hey, it's
of
a blessing for them when they come.
Yeah.
That is wild. That
It makes sense.
animals are a trip.
Yeah, if you read Job 38, I think it's Job 38 or
Like, why are you
Job
doing that?
40.
Yeah,
God made them to be telling Job in the whirlwind.
that's crazy.
Like, before I talked to you when they were doing all the complaining, gird your loins up like a man. Prepare yourself like a man, basically, what he told him. And he said, who are you to be questioning me? Tell me how I made the ostrich basically dumb as hell.
Yeah,
Who buried his eggs and then stumbled over and killed him because he forgot where he buried them.
that's wild.
You know, so that's the ostrich. That's
Yeah.
the ostrich. So I can understand why
Yeah, they
one
don't
say
know
they
no
real danger. They don't know no better. They
Yeah.
don't have an understanding of the danger that they
Right,
run
that they
into.
are. They just
Kind of like young people. They don't know the danger that
Yeah.
they run to, that they get into.
just don't.
You know, they just get into it and do it
Yeah.
with no understanding of the consequences.
Yeah,
And that's kind of deep, man.
yeah.
But that's another
Never knew
podcast.
that. Right.
It doesn't make
Some
sense.
people don't know with lions too. They actually sleep like between 16 or 18 hours a day. But they're only up for like a few hours. They wake up, they eat, and they sleep.
So when you with the lions,
Yeah.
will they sleep?
No, actually they woke them up. We was kind of scared because we came late, and they actually were trying to go to sleep, and like they kept them up for us. So I was like, we was a little hesitant. Yeah, we was like, cause the girl like she started doing the most, started climbing up on the trees and stuff. We was like, ooh, and then we was walking behind him. The guy was like, dance. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, y'all, well, I did my little dance. Right.
Now I know your problem. We won't elaborate too much on it, but I know your problem building what city or something over there. Did y'all go visit
Kind
that?
City. Yeah, we visited the land.
The
They actually started laying the first brick down when we went out there.
Oh, really?
And they started a school too, close by in the area.
Oh, they started a school in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Y'all got to visit that. What city? What part of Africa that was in? Not city, but
It's West Africa. It's by Senegal, but it's
It's
West
like
Africa.
an hour away from Senegal. I forget the name of the actual city.
it's hot over there.
You said is it hot? Yeah.
Well, when we went, it was actually perfect weather though. When we went, it was getting chilly.
Like
Remember?
December, like
Yeah.
going into New Year's.
So it was
type shit.
perfect.
So it was like, winter time, so
Yeah.
it's like still hot, but like bearable.
It's like,
So wintertime is still hot.
yeah, December is like one of the best times to go. I can't imagine going in the summer to tell you the truth.
Summer, I heard it's crazy. I've never been in the summer.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can.
kind of like Houston.
Yeah,
Houston, Texas,
that
they
dry
don't-
heat, like.
Yeah, got that dry heat.
Because when we went, it was
In
like high
Arizona.
70s, 80s, and then it started getting colder. Like, it
But
was
we
like,
also, Senegal is also right by the ocean too. Like it's right on the coast. So,
What ocean was y'all by?
yeah,
Oh, that of course. That's where the slaves came from.
no, literally, it is.
yeah.
Right.
Brother Island is right there. We went to see that shit. That was actually right before y'all came.
Oh, yeah, they did a lot of fun stuff. Right, he was there for like, what, a couple weeks before I came?
Not like a week.
Oh, a week, okay. But they did a lot of fun stuff where I came, but it was
Yeah, I
okay.
was
We had
born
fun
in
too.
Texas.
So which one would you go back to first? Japan or Africa?
I mean,
They're different.
We actually maybe yet.
Oh, okay. So you might be going back to West Africa and Japan.
Yeah. Eventually, both of them for sure. But
I
I
know
feel
you
like,
that's the film because you say you're gonna dedicate. Remember last time we spoke
Yes.
when I first met you, said you
Oh, yeah,
dedicate
no,
the
she got my next
5
2
years.
years.
2 years.
See, I'm an next 2 years.
I thought it was 5. Yeah, we, no,
I'm just saying, like,
fun.
exclusively to
Yeah,
where else
yeah,
you,
yeah.
like, focus on your
Yeah.
stuff, like, you know, heavy,
For sure.
heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's real
So, yeah.
nice. You don't get that a lot. So
Yeah,
what
it's
made
about
you say?
700 days.
What made?
Yeah.
I doubt.
What made you want to say I'm focusing 365 times 2 with you,
Yeah.
Zhané?
Seeing a difference in the trends, you just have to.
And your belief. You gotta
and,
have a
like,
strong
creating.
belief.
Yeah, she just started like getting back on her grind by herself. So I was like, all right, well, I've been ready to create, so all right,
Oh, so
let's see how this goes.
So
And
basically, you said if you believe in yourself, I believe in you. But I can't believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
yes,
And once you see him back on the grind, you say,
yes.
okay,
I was
I'm
like,
hot
all right,
back.
I'm back
You
over here.
hot, what you call it, hop on.
Yeah, well, I'm always, always around, but like, all right, like I'll bring the camera wherever you want me to now. So yeah,
Or whatever you want to do. So,
yeah.
what's your goal on where you want to be, Ali, in the music industry? Just say the next, like she said, 2 years.
In the next 2 years.
Building up to it or just get to it?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Next 2 years. Next 2 years, I'm trying to be on the charts, like honestly dominating shit. I'm going like whether it's me or whether it's production, like my production, you know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck. I'm trying to be all over that shit.
But what you want to work with more? Because I say, like you say, you don't do the gangster rap. So you like the R&B, you like the what? I mean, what drives you more when you're making your beats? What drives you when you make your beats? How about that?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say it's more like, you know, hip hop shit right now, just cause like I'm more around a bunch of rappers, but like I do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do one thing for too long, I get bored. So like I have to like, you know, switch it up.
You switch it up.
Yeah, I got to.
When you switch it up, you mean you'll go to R&B to rap or what?
Yeah, then the vibe, but maybe I get it. You know, whatever.
Y'all do any what they call slow? Back then when we growing up, you know, we grew up on the Isley Brothers.
Yeah, that was
We grew
me.
up
Shout out
on
to the Osmonds.
Teddy Pendergrass. We
Since
grew up on Earth, Wind and Fire. You know, we grew up on all that slow, but we actually just ride in our cars with that.
Yeah.
Versus riding in the cars,
Turn.
you know, with this music turned up and put you in a different mind frame.
You wanna drive fast as hell?
You
Right.
want to drive past and do a bunch of
I'm
crazy
God,
shit.
I'm God, it does. I be speeding up.
You see,
same song.
powerful,
Oh, yeah,
man.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
so y'all a firm believer. Music moves you into
Oh,
a-
yeah.
It does.
It's like,
It's a
It's
frequency.
an influence.
Live by. Yes.
Music is most definitely an influence.
Any frequency is
Anybody
just
says it is
That
a
frequency, exactly.
Yeah.
The word frequency.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it becomes a
Don't
part of
know.
you.
Right.
It influences heavily.
yeah, happy.
So you try not to do that to be influenced on nothing negative.
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, we try to be as positive and
it's
personable.
like that's not me, so like
Yeah.
that shit ain't gonna be authentic anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's being personable. He ain't no killer. Like we ain't shooting up. We ain't like none of us. We ain't in that lifestyle. So
So you're not gonna rap about
to be
something
rapping
you
about
ain't
it,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And be positive. Just
And you
influence the
we
don't
need
want
more
to feel
positive
about,
music.
because you said you hate that.
Yeah, nah, like
Violence
I'm not
is-
trying to really get the gun pointed at me while I'm holding the camera. I don't really like
Lickies.
that. You can hold it,
Yeah.
maybe in a funny way, but I'm not trying to get it pointed at me and like
Right.
feeling the negative vibes. I'm not trying to do all of that.
So have you shot your first full movie yet? Or did you working on it?
Short films for other people,
Short
yes.
films, yeah.
Yes,
Do you have
been.
aspirations on shooting your
Yes, definitely.
film?
Yeah, but like I said, Zhané in the next 2 years. So like, I write. I went to school for journalism, so I have like a handful of scripts. But for me right now, I just want to. And I was even just telling her, I definitely want to, no matter what, complete one next year, whether it be 5 minutes, whether it be 45 minutes. I want to complete one. But in reality, I'm
One
trying
short
to-
film
Yeah.
that you wrote.
Yes. But in
What would be
reality-
the topic?
the topic. Something that doesn't have a light shown on it. Whatever it is. Whatever I decide is something that's not common. Like it's not gonna be the regular comedy or it's not gonna be the regular like romantic movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
It's gonna be creative.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're gonna give the world something different.
Yeah.
Different from Ambria, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably a personal thing. We'll see. I've had some wild things happen in the last like handful of years.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know, living life is
Right.
like a wild thing.
Yeah.
Zhané, you 2 years.
2 years.
Where you want to be, what you gonna build up to, anyone jump in.
2 years, I just want to be financially free and able to travel and able to build the people around me. Like I'm in a position to help the ones I love around me. Like,
You know, I like that with the word financially free, because you know that's one thing we educate people about that Pinpoint. Outside of Pinpoint podcast, that's what we do with Pinpoint
Yeah.
Foundation. Oh, y'all, Pinpoint, like and subscribe us on our,
Yeah.
on our YouTube.
No,
But this is, I don't know if they can see that, but that's Pinpoint.
Leave a comment.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
You know, like and subscribe to Pinpoint on our
Yeah.
YouTube page. But that's one of the things we teach about is financial
very
freedom.
important.
Didn't we
Yeah.
set up your
We started
business?
my LLC.
We started your
Shout out to
business.
Pinpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know, come and they'll teach you the
Yeah.
ropes. Teaching all the youth, because it's very important now to give back and show knowledge. Because a lot of things, it's just knowing. And like, I appreciate you for being someone we can look up to and actually share the knowledge. Because a lot of people hold that to themselves. You know, I feel like our generation really needs people, role models in that way. That you know, if I did it, they share it and
Well, you
they
know,
don't make you go the hard route. But
I find people, that's why I like what you say you did, self-talk. Y'all self-talk yourself. Meaning you have
Right.
one with
Start rapping, I
big
want to do it.
You say you went here, got started being
They get beat up.
What you say,
Exactly.
how you quit running? You said on the air, how you say you quit running? You say you got that
Couldn't breathe.
third
You
hit.
couldn't breathe.
I quit.
Yeah,
For real.
no more.
But you know, I find most people who are successful don't mind sharing education.
That's what it's about. That's what it's
Without,
about.
that's the key thing, without a fee. You know, Pinpoint, I'm thinking about pointing you to the right financial direction. And that's what we thrive on. We go back to the financial freedom.
Yeah.
Financial freedom, I feel, I don't even want to say I feel, but I know, is about real estate. Real estate is one of the driving tools that's going to give you financial,
Generational wealth.
right, financial freedom. You got to understand, y'all went to Tokyo. Y'all stayed at a hotel.
Yeah. Airbnb.
Y'all went Airbnb. That was a piece of real estate. Y'all went to film your movie. Not your movie, your video. That was real estate.
Yeah.
Y'all went to your studio, real estate. Where you live, real estate. Somebody go to the store, real estate. Somebody go to the
Somebody
hospital.
owns it. Right.
Hospital, real estate. Everything is about real estate. So what your goals is, what's goal to you, Ambria? We're gonna go around with you. Financial freedom. You know, one real estate is the best thing. Y'all know Pinpoint broker is a real estate firm, licensed real estate firm. Pinpoint commercial underwriters, and we get people money. We're doing it. This year actually y'all made 30 years. Okay. 30 years.
Come part of that. Come on.
That
Let's
was
get
so easy.
it. Yeah. Cheers to that. That's major. That's
So so where you want to be in the next? I gotta give you a half a decade.
Half a decade.
Because I give you half a decade because I know all y'all feeling your Twinkies.
Yeah.
Twinkies.
Yeah, I say Twinkies.
Yeah, Twinkies.
So in 5 years, where you want to be in real estate? And what you think you want to own? Like maybe your own studio, your own house. Anybody is a homeowner yet?
Not yet.
No,
Soon
I
coming.
want to.
I want to build from
Yeah.
the ground up or renovate something.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not sure if I want a condo or a house, but I think I should get a house like your own land versus a spot in the sky. And I definitely want a house. That's a big goal for me.
Yeah.
I would love a studio. I would love a
Film
studio.
studio?
God knows I would love a studio, yeah. But
Well, people want to talk to you about that. We get you that studio.
okay.
Yeah. We make dreams come true.
For sure,
You ain't
for
seen it on the
sure.
website?
No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
funny, yeah.
We make a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
young people like yourselves dreams come true. We put a lot of young women, y'all young black women, no offense, young black women is really on what y'all talk about, the power movement,
Yeah.
women movement.
It's time.
A lot of young black women come to Pinpoint Brokers for their what they do, the nail, they call it for the lash bar.
Oh, lash, like
Lash.
studios
People
with
lash
like
bar.
booths
To
and
learn
stuff,
how to
right?
do lashes? Oh, to build a
Lash bar.
A lot of girls
Yeah.
are doing the
Beauty
booths, so
salon.
you can do hair,
Yeah.
lashes,
Yeah.
and
Like we
Oh,
just
yeah.
one of our clients just closed. It's called It Girl.
okay, that's dope.
It Girl there in Lilburn, Georgia.
Yeah, it's fire.
My little niece, she's with Traveling Shears. She opened up. Now she out of Detroit. She opened up a beauty salon. We put her in pandemic.
Wow.
Not the middle, not the end, but the beginning of the pandemic. We closed on her house salon off of Buford Highway.
Shout out to her.
So,
And I think she was full in 2 days.
Mm.
And we were like, how the fuck you do that?
Wow.
But she's really into her craft.
Right.
Dedication, persistence. Shout out to Monet.
Yeah, that's major.
And Traveling Shears, she's one of the top beauticians. Wow, because it's called Traveling Shears because she's traveling
Yeah.
and does hair. Then she has the beauty salon.
But that's
You know
dope.
what I mean? So, a studio. Give us your a quick vision before we go to the name of a studio you will open up. Because we're going to help you make that dream come true on both ends when you're ready.
Yeah, of course the foundational stuff like infinity wall, green screen room, blue screen room.
You say infinity?
Yeah, infinity wall, like the white wall that doesn't have a crease. Yeah,
Right.
it's an infinity. You don't see a crease, so that way when you hit it with light, it just looks like it goes into infinity.
Right.
Green screen room, blue screen room,
Of what color?
green and blue. Yeah.
Green and blue room. What's the, I know the green, what's the blue?
Same thing, just different program, but still important to have and understand depending on what you're doing. That's just basics, but I would want so much more. Like if I could just like ask God for anything, there's this like huge LED screen that like no one in Atlanta has. Maybe like one studio, but they're always booked. So something like that, and it's like the future of green screen. You don't need the room anymore, even though we'll still use it, of course.
What side of town would you put it on?
What's out of town?
What would you want your studio?
That is a good question. Not the same.
Excuse me.
And when you want it?
Then when do I want it? For the next 5 years?
The next 5 years?
Yeah.
5 be the max. What's the minimum?
I would do it, yeah, whenever God says. I try not to,
Godspeed.
put,
Godspeed.
time on God, but I definitely would love a Cap 5.
That's 5. I like that. You like the plan.
Yeah.
To make sure
That
you're
way
financially stable to afford and maintain.
Yeah, that
But
way I can
anybody
use
can
that
do
to-
something, can you maintain? That's the big
Yeah.
thing in any business,
Yeah.
especially in entertainment business.
Yeah.
Can you maintain?
Right, you can get one hit, you can get another.
Yeah.
You keep going.
So using in financial stability that you mentioned, one of the main things is owning some real estate.
Yeah.
That my advice. I mean, you got a lot of other things. Tech is big.
Right.
You know, that's
Yeah.
very,
Sure,
very,
very
big.
big.
You know.
I want to get.
However, guess what tech businesses got to do? They got to purchase a piece of real estate to have that business.
That's true.
Yeah,
They got to purchase a piece of real estate to work.
Right. And now they're even buying real estate in tech. Like you buy virtual real estate.
You can't get
It's
around.
crazy.
You can't get around.
Wow.
You can't get around real estate.
Right.
So where you want to be in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years.
Oh, that's your max. What minimum?
I definitely want my own home too. Like lately, I've been feeling nomadic, like moving around. You know, having my own peaceful spot that's mine. I can't wait to do it. And you know, and also I honestly want to do like a shisha bar, like a hookah bar, with daiquiri, something.
I know
like
you
that.
wanted to do a daiquiri bar for a year or two ago, right?
Yeah. So that's still on the works, like on the books for me. And then also probably like a studio, like.
The studio, where would you have it at? Because you're Belizean.
Right. Honestly, I would either have it like in Gwinnett, because that's where I was raised, or
Born
and raised, right? Or in Atlanta, of course, because that's just the hub of Georgia. You know, that's just the hub. of
Well, you know,
Atlanta.
right now, Gwinnett, when I was growing, I had all wrong with Atlanta as far as the people.
Yeah, now. And also, when I went to Japan, we met this guy named Toki. He had a private shisha lounge, which was real dope, very exclusive. Rented out to do foundations, and you know, people rent out, but everybody can't go. So I would love to open something like that in Atlanta, because I feel like we have so many lounges and people love exclusives, like you know, like somewhere membership, like you just can't go.
So real estate isn't your plan.
Yeah.
So
sure.
now you, Ali,
And
max
properties.
5.
Can't forget rental properties.
Rental property, right.
Gotta do that.
So you want to get into investment, we'll talk about that.
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's not everybody.
We a team, though. You know, we in this together. You know the vibes. Don't you forget.
So Ali, your max goal to go on real estate, and your minimum, how soon you trying to get there? What you doing to plan to get there sooner versus half a decade?
Okay, well, I got some shit coming very soon. I ain't gonna lie, coming from producers very needed, and that has like just not out there right now. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do this shit for myself. I'm trying to get that shit out there very soon.
And so you gonna purchase a piece of land for it?
No, not yet.
I mean, it's in the future.
Yes, in the future, yes.
Because the thing is about.
I mean, within 5 years, yeah. Like, if this goes well, shit, probably within a year, I'll probably be purchasing a piece of land for the shit.
Okay. Where you want to purchase that?
I mean, more likely out here.
Well, out here, Gwinnett, Fulton County. I mean, where?
This will probably be from that as far as like that.
Oh, you feel like it's a great need?
Yeah.
Or you know it's a great need? Because all things start with real estate. Well, we sitting at a location now at Pointe. Guess what it is? Sitting in a piece of real estate. Everything you do, where you park your cars, is real estate. And on that note, we're going to take one more break before we close it out.
Yes.
Hey, Pointe, we're going to take a break. And we hope y'all enjoying the show. Y'all already know we always ask y'all to like and subscribe on YouTube. This is going to be our last break before we close out. Pointe.
And I'm Haley, and we thank Pinpoint Foundation for sponsoring our real estate education and helping us obtain our real estate license. And also teaching us financial responsibility. Thank you, Pinpoint Foundation!
All right, y'all. Pinpoint Podcast. We back with Ambria, Zhané, and Ali. Wrapping it up, y'all. We about to get ready. Talk about a couple more things, and you know, I hope y'all enjoying the show. Y'all also can catch them on our YouTube, Pinpoint Foundation, and you also SoundCloud and Apple Podcast. So y'all can also listen to them if y'all riding in the car. You want to hear and talk about some of the things. I mean, hear some of the things they talk about and how to get in touch with them. And also, hey, so let's go back to where we left off at. Do y'all remember?
to support.
There you go, zero. Zero it takes.
Love.
Say I like that. I'm gonna incorporate that. It takes $0 to support. $0. You know what I mean? So we was talking about real estate and everything, right? So that's the main thing with the Pinpoint Podcast. We like to talk to our guests. And first of all, we like to appreciate y'all. We appreciate you guys for coming out. Because we know it's raining out here in Atlanta. Cold as hell. But you know, they meal of choice. Y'all like y'all
I
meal?
say the food helped. I ain't gonna lie. We
The
appreciate
food
it
help?
for that.
Food and drink?
I'm rain, sleet, or snow. I'll come for a good meal.
Yeah, you know, here at Pinpoint Podcast, y'all know one of our things and one of our claim of fame that we do. we invite every guest out, and whatever meal that they desire, that's what we cook. As long as they ain't pork.
Yeah, we had
No.
good oxtails.
Yeah, so
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, so you know that meal of choice was oxtail. Y'all enjoy the oxtail?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, for real.
Yes. So
Who
that's
taught you
what
how
I-
to cook?
Well, you know, my mom, God bless her dead, she taught me, and then, you know, I just elevated, like
Okay.
everything else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's what you do.
This is what I do. You know, that means, anything I'm gonna cook.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook anything. I can cook anything you want, and everything will be flavored. Everything will be
Well
seasoned to please it. Because a lot of people, like you say, they don't season their food. And,
Right.
you know, it's not. Right, and it's not. You know, with us, you know, a couple of restaurants I've had on the menus. It is not Burger King. You cannot have it to where you come here, literally, not hypothetically, but you come here for our flavored seasoned food. So we don't alter it. Can I get it with no this? Nah, this wrong restaurant.
You say what you want.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
when
you gonna
we invite our guests out, whatever they want to eat, we gonna cook it as long as it's not swine, because that's not fine to me anyway.
Right.
We don't put it in
You do
our
what
body, we don't put it on the grill or any of that. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, this is how they get to it. So you know, the real estate, we got all y'all goals and aspirations of where you want to be in half a decade in real estate, and we kind of know what you're gonna do to get there. But Ambria, we go back to what you want the studio. You want the studio because you want your infinity. You want your green and blue, and you know, and this is true, right? I ain't no rapper. But you know how you go work to get there by filming and everything. Right now you get booked and everything. So tell us how you get booked for show. I mean, not for shows. You get booked for shows. How do you get booked for filming? What made you say this is what I'm gonna do after going to school for a very short period of time? And then creating, being out of self-talk, saying, you know what, I'm going to put myself in a position where people going to call me, I ain't going to have to call them. And what you do to get there?
I was actually in school for a long time. I dropped out when I was a senior. It was my last semester.
Right there.
But I had a lot of missed days, so it was just like...
You know, not I ain't going to cut you off.
Yeah.
You know, every millionaire, not every, vast majority of every multimillionaire didn't go to college or went and dropped out and don't have a college degree.
Yeah.
So you did a great thing. You know, one thing, not that
Shout out to you.
I didn't use that in my argument with my parents. I was like, a lot of people that are successful don't even have degrees. So,
Yeah, you know that sometimes, you know, college like school, they teach you how to work for someone. That's one of the things.
it's a good place to network. But
It's a great, that's what you do in school for, network, breathing.
And finding yourself.
Because you meet your,
Right.
right. Outside of
It's
even
like,
finding yourself,
Well,
you find
independence
yourself.
a little,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Not
in that way, yeah.
But
And
it's
most
basically hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work, dedication, discipline. My discipline is pretty intense. Not like extremely to where it's overbearing, but like when it comes to me dealing with myself, I love myself and I give myself a lot of, I extend myself
But it
a
had
lot
to
of
come from
grace,
somewhere.
but-
Where do you get the discipline from?
My parents were in the military, so there's that. I watch them every day just do really disciplined things, whether that means they wake up every single day at 5 in the morning to get to work, or whether I've watched my mom run multiple businesses while still being in the military, so that's something I also realized getting older, and just I played sports my whole life, so.
And that taught you discipline, okay.
Yeah, all those things, discipline was just a heavy factor in my life.
So you took that and applied it towards your business, and that's what brought you to success.
Yep, I
And-
am my business, so
And then the creativity.
yeah.
Where you say, you know what, I'm gonna create a platform to where people can contact me.
Yeah.
Like you say, Google Pixel, one of them, contact you to do this shoot.
Yeah.
What put you in that position, and what made yourself say, you know what? Because I'm always like that. I've always put myself in a position to where people can contact me and I don't have to contact them.
Yeah.
You know, we have Pinpoint Foundation, our 501c non-profit, but we don't solicit donations and we don't accept grants. Now people say, you got non-profit, you don't take grants and you don't take donations. We didn't say we didn't take donations.
Right.
We don't solicit
Right.
donations.
No.
Because Pinpoint brokers and Pinpoint commercial underwriters are still their business. That what funds it. So if somebody want to do something like every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, throughout the year, you know, we got the Bad Point program, and then we we feed homeless and we feed hungry.
Right.
Give our Thanksgiving dinner and then get ready to give our bikes on the 24th. So we put ourselves in a position where people contact us. So you place yourself in a position. So how do you place yourself in a position where you say, you know what? Did you get turned down so many times where you say, you know, I ain't for the keep getting turned down. I'm gonna make you need me.
Yep.
And where do you see that?
I've really been turned down like that. I just listen to Spirit and God.
Right.
Thankfully, I'm led to things that are meant for me. And what's not meant for me, I'm not turned down from. I'm just not led to it. So, yeah.
Networking
Really,
plays
yeah.
a big
And-
factor of how
yeah.
you got the jobs you got.
Yeah, like I said, I'm my full self. I don't wear a mask, and I feel like that's clear to the people that meet me at work. Like, not only am I good at my job, but you're also getting a really genuine connection as well
Right.
along with it.
And you're gonna give them a great product.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one job just leads to another. They
Yeah,
remember,
literally.
oh, I remember her from this
Yeah.
job, so I have
And
this
it can just-
opportunity.
yeah.
Just keep going.
And this small stuff, just like people skills, making sure you smile at everybody, ask them
Right.
about their days. It's just important to care about other people.
Yeah.
And I do that at work. So yeah, and I'm good at the job.
Right. All right, now you, Zhané, you opened up. You opened up
Yeah.
with letting the world know, don't play with you, that's you. At what point, y'all met at 11, and then that's through elementary,
Right.
and you build on up. And at what point y'all decide to say, I like him. I think I want to be with him outside of friendship. Because you develop a friendship,
Yeah.
and then y'all know one another.
Right.
And then where you want to go, what's your ultimate goal with
With
him?
him? Honestly, truly. It started, I feel like the friendship was the foundation, you know, in any relationship. Like, it's all about, first, the chemistry. Like, me and him just always got along. We just clicked. It worked.
Yeah,
So-
I ain't going to cap, like, it was always like a good, you know what I'm saying, touching me a little bit, you know.
Attraction.
Yeah.
But you gonna get your
Even
time.
in his
You gotta
chubby
get-
days, even in his chubby days, I saw the him.
His
I
chubby days,
saw,
when
I
he
saw
was
his
chubby?
inner.
I used
He-
to be a big boy.
Yeah, he used to be a big boy. He was hitting 200 at one point in our life. But
200?
Yeah,
yeah.
my biggest, I was like 225-ish.
You got a lighter, my boy. But and yeah, so it just started with friendship, and then like I feel like with relationships, if you have a core friendship, you start to feel comfortable. And like with Ali, when I used to hang out with him, I could talk to him about anything. Like, you know, and that's very important to communication, and you just feel safe. You know.
Number one thing,
Yeah.
communication and trust.
So yeah, so as a kid, you get comfortable with somebody around them. So I'm like, I can see us building. You're not like all the other boys that's, you know, distracted. He was focused at a young age, so that was already like a plus. Like, you, at a young age, you already know what you want to do, and every day this man was locked in. Like, he was a hard worker at 14, 13. Like, every day in the studio. Like, okay, once he hit in his brain, he wanted to produce.
That attracted you even more.
Yeah,
Outside of the business.
outside, the hustle,
Outside
yeah.
of, right.
The hard work he had in himself, because just because his dad is who he is, don't mean he could be a dope, the biggest producer. You still got to put in that work. So
Right.
watching him put in that work and then help me out and care about my dreams, you know, it helps. Because like I truly believe with every king they need a queen. You know, every successful man always says if you have a woman beside you, it definitely helps. And
Well,
so
this is what I always say. Behind every successful man, there's a woman.
yeah,
Behind every man on crack,
right.
a woman could be your upbringing as well as your downfall.
That's facts.
Because most men got on drugs behind the woman.
Yeah, most beefs behind the
Yeah,
woman.
most women be behind the woman.
It's a lot.
But you said
They're powerful.
they look at the where you see yourself with him, where you want to be.
So with us, I definitely see a future. I look at marriage different, but I see us having a long-lasting courtship,
You say you see
companionship.
marriage different. How different?
And I'm saying like marriage to me is not that big of a deal. Like to me, I would say we're damn near married. Like not technically, because marriage to me is just a contract. So it's like more, can I see myself living the rest of my life, which is not that long on this earth, with you every day? Can I wake up with you and be like, I want to ride with you and let's build? And the fact I can see myself building with him and us growing together, and it working.
Music industry?
Yeah, music industry and life. Like he taught me a lot with meditation and just becoming, one with yourself and his hard work. Like he motivates me too in different ways, and you always need that. So I definitely can see kids with him. Like you gotta look at the whole triangle. Like everyone, you got
a strong family background.
Exactly.
You have a strong back. Your mother backs you, your father backs you, your sister backs you, your aunt,
and the support.
your uncle back, everybody back you. So that's a very important thing.
And he fits right in with that.
You got a solid foundation.
And he believes in that too. Like I know when we have kids, he believes in being present.
When you say when you have kids, so the win part is in there, not the give part.
Right. When God willing, inshallah, if we have kids, like I know he wants to be a part of the process, be present, and.
So you want kids?
I do. I'm not.
Ambria, you want kids?
I mean, yeah.
How many kids you have?
I mean, as crazy as the world gets, sometimes I'll be like, do I? But
it's not. World, right?
Yeah, like I think about that, but if it happens, that's just.
So God. Basically, without saying it, you saying you see yourself married.
I could do it. Yeah, I could do it with him, and also it's.
You could want to.
Which one? Have kids? Or see myself with him? I mean, I would get married. It's just not that important to me as like
but
it's like signing a contract. Yeah. If that's important to him, I will this is. But I'm not pressuring him. Like, as long as I've been knowing him, I could have been like, I need a ring. Like, what we doing? But I'm not that type of girl because what we have, I know what we got.
You're not stuck on the traditions of the world.
Right.
Inside of you.
Yeah, and then just the support he gives me. Like, I'm able to be authentically myself around him. I'm not putting on a filter. I can be me, the outgoing and energetic, and he lets me shine. Like he doesn't try to dim my light in any way. And any room I walk in, he knows who I am because we have this long friendship. So he lets me be me and shine, and that's very important too in relationships. It's all about communication and letting the other person be them.
And Bird, you got a significant other, you will see yourself in the future. As you enjoy it.
Right.
No comment?
I mean, I'm dating.
She's like dating. That. She on the market. She's trying to find out.
No, I'm not on the market.
Oh,
but like if we meet in life and like our spirits think each other are special or whatever, maybe. But I'm not on the market.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
She
I'm not actively looking.
Yeah, she's not looking, but
if we run into each other,
yeah.
If it happens, it happens.
It happens, it happens.
God's will.
God's will. But
How
you
you?
see me in person. Other than that.
Where you see yourself at with Zhané? Where you see yourself at, as we said earlier, in real estate? Just tell us about where you see yourself with Zhané and what do you feel exactly would you make your strong point on why you don't stand in the position where you're at? Obviously not there.
Whoa, okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. 5 years, we're gonna be like past 30. It's like at that point, might as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably be married at that point.
Because y'all been together how many years?
Like 6 years.
Like 6 years now.
Yeah. Like officially together.
Officially started dating 6 years ago.
Yeah. Like 20, yeah.
And when the light came on, you said, I think I just want to date her. Your friend. Y'all been around each other since 11 years old. How old are you now?
26.
So you 26, so
I'll be 27 in May.
all right. May what?
27.
All right, you just missed.
Golden years.
I'm May 20.
Yeah.
You a Gemini. Gemini is cool. I'm a popular friend. My wife, she's a Gemini. Yeah. So you see yourself in the future of marriage, but just not right now. You want to get yourself financially stable, basically. Well, you financially stable. You want to be yourself y'all want to be in a financial position to where those dreams that y'all talked about, as far as the real estate, with your music, with your career, that's where you want to be. You don't want to, my advice that I tell anybody, you don't want to bring kids into this world if you're not in a financial position to support them.
Like, I don't think you're always ready, but you can set yourself up for success.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, when my pops and my mom had me, like, we broke as hell. And I'm gonna let you know right now, like, we probably couldn't wait. I ain't mad,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I got to see both sides of the shit, so, like, I'm kind of blessed.
Yeah, you ain't no kind of blessed, you are blessed. Because it made you appreciate
exactly
the wealth.
Yeah, but, like, you know. Hey,
It made you appreciate
my
the
little
wealth.
brothers and shit, some of my little brothers and shit, they ain't never seen a lot of liquor fucking.
Struggle.
Yeah,
Oh, you the oldest?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he grew with his pops.
Okay. So you grew with him. So you grew up around your pops and your mom. Okay. And that's the most important thing too, is like doing the generational wealth. One thing about it to break it with the black families, you gotta go with both parents. With both parents, you need one, the mother for that nourishment, you need the father for that understanding and that toughness to make you be a young girl, a young lady, or the young man. But you know, I always say, mother has to be there for the nourishing because she knows how to raise that boy. And like a father got to be there for the masculinity in order to raise that man. And you say, you've been there, right? So you know the man that you ought to be, you know you will toast up to your father for making you the man that you are. To me, because I know you very, very, very respectful.
Right.
Very respectful. You don't even really flaunt your position in life or who your parents are. You just do everything in mode. You probably won't even tell people if they look at you, they're probably going to say something. You know, you look like you probably going to
Yeah, you know that's actually happened a few times.
Yeah, I know.
That shit really funny. I ain't gonna lie to you, at random times.
At random time. So let's go with the random time. So let's go back to random. Let me hop on it. How you get to 200? What? What's your largest size? How you get that?
You said what?
Wait.
How you get to you say 200 pounds?
Oh.
What's the most you ever weighed?
He said eating, man.
I was eating a lot.
That's
So what's the largest you weighed? What's the most you weighed?
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it was probably like 225-ish, 226. My highest size I was about like a 46.
So you was fat.
No cap.
So that was a big boy.
We doing purple number.
You wasn't a big
Yeah, I
boy.
hated that shit too. I
I
ain't
used
gonna
to
lie.
twist the.
You wasn't a big boy.
Man.
You was a fat boy.
Damn. Yeah.
You was fat. What made you want to lose your weight?
What's the difference?
A fat boy is fat. Got rolls and everything else. A big boy like a big bone. It's a big difference.
Oh, like he
Like
just
homeboy,
built
just-
bitch. Yeah, he's just a
Niggas
big
is
dude.
big,
I was
Yeah.
fat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was fat.
Yeah, I was fat.
Cause you don't look like you was fat. So you just what you do to slim down?
I mean, one day, man, I was just like, fuck this shit, man. You know? And
Got out of the shower, looked in the mirror, got depressed.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened. And, you know?
So
I
hit the
didn't
gym?
exactly, I started running and shit, you know? I didn't exactly like completely change my eating habits. I just started eating less bullshit for a while, you know what I'm saying? And just incorporating a little healthy shit and, you know, walking when I didn't feel like running.
Right.
Different weights. And eventually that shit just came off. And then I got a little taller, so that shit helped.
Oh yeah. Okay. How tall are you now?
I'm gonna just say 6 feet. I actually haven't checked, honestly, since around that time, so I don't know my exact height. But
Might be a little taller than 6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah, might be a little taller than 6 feet. So basically you said you don't know where you're gonna go, but you already know Zhané is the person that you want to kick it with.
yeah, I ain't fucking with these
You ain't fucking with him.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I don't want to go back on this, but you know, I like the song you introduced me the last time I seen you. I didn't know your pops had a new song. That shit jam. You know, we be jamming shit out there. That shit jam. Why live a life like mine if you take time to enjoy that and not take time to enjoy that shit? So you gotta take time to enjoy that shit that you create for yourself. You do that, Ambria? You enjoy your life that you
enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, I do.
You do? What about
It's
you,
all a
Zhané?
balance for sure.
I know you do. You've been celebrating your 28th birthday for how long now?
It's going on all Saturday season. Look, on accident.
And you enjoy yourself and living like you live?
I think life is full of balance. Like I commend those who work hard. When you those people who are workaholics and like don't balance the family time and just enjoying them time, like if you die, like what was your life really about? Like all that you got, like unless generational wealth, okay, cool, but it's still like it's more to life than just money and monetary things, you know? You gotta enjoy it, balance it.
You gotta enjoy it. Well, again, he had Pinpoint Podcast, all things real estate. We understand what these young men and women want to be at. Young men and women want to be at. We understand that we want they're in the music industry. They really have not just saying this because the podcast. She's my little niece, y'all, by the way. But also saying it because her music is dope, like she said it. Some of it I can't listen to. I won't listen to.
You're gonna have a choice, man.
And being her dad ain't gonna hear it because she is who she is, and I just can't entertain that. But I want y'all to go listen to it.
Right.
Y'all go out there and get it. And Ambria, we looking forward to seeing you producing a big movie. And Ali, we most definitely looking forward to you becoming that great producer.
Right,
So we're gonna start with you, Ambria. If someone wanted to get in touch with you and wanted you to shoot short film or full movie or even a video.
TV show.
A TV show. All right, now I like that. How can they get in touch with you slow? Not screwed up slow.
Yeah, I got
You
you.
go laugh.
Nah, I got you.
Not that laugh fast.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
How can they get in touch with you?
Email me at ambria@upsidedowna.com. So Ambria, AMBRIA @upsidedowna.com.
That's
Don't
it.
DM me.
You don't like DM?
No.
If you want to work.
Yeah, if you want to
You
work,
can check her
email
out.
me. Yeah, you can check me out on social media. Ambria with an upside down A.
On all your social media platforms?
Yeah.
Zhané, if somebody want to collab with you,
Yeah.
somebody want to try to produce a song with you, how can they get in touch with you?
With that right now, you can just hit me up on Instagram, God willing, if my heart brings me to you, we gonna lock in, And I have an email too, it's janasdope@gmail.com. You can hit me up with that, send me some beats, be fire. I'm always down to work and collab with new people, so yeah.
You might need to tell them how to spell it.
Oh yeah. My socials are Dope Girl Zhané on everything. It's Dope Girl DOPEGIRL, and my name is Zhané ZHANE.
All right, Ali. If somebody wanted you to produce a song with you, somebody wanted to collab with you, how can they get in touch with you?
Not to sound like a broken record, but you can just hit me up on Instagram, DM me, that's pretty much it.
Right. And we have our book and stuff.
Hey, hit your Instagram. You ain't tell me your Instagram name.
Yeah. My bad. It's Wavy Straight Face. Spelled regularly. Well, WAVY Straight Face.
Somebody probably would have said WAVERY.
Wavery.
Because I thought that's what you said.
But we all have our booking info in our bios on our
Link in my
Instagram.
bio,
So if
link
you're
in my
serious
bio.
about it, hit the link in our bios, and that's the best way to get in touch with all of us.
Big facts.
And some of the songs that they can listen to, why don't you give them some of the songs that you would like for them to listen to?
My favorite song is Close to It.
Yeah, Close to It. So I dropped the EP about 2 years ago, right before COVID started. It's out. It's on all streaming platforms. Just look up Dope Girl Zhané. I'm on YouTube. Check out my blogs. Check out the content. We starting a YouTube page coming soon with our journey and pranks and just our life. Just come into my world so you get to know a little more about me. And yeah.
That's how they find you?
And yeah, I'm dropping music 2023 all year. We're going crazy. Me and Bria.
Videos.
YouTube? Y'all got any YouTube page?
Yeah, YouTube is
Click the link in our bio.
Yeah, click the links. Yeah,
Oh, so
plug
everything
it.
is
Everything's one place. But next year we flooded y'all. So make sure y'all support. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell their brother, tell their sister, tell their mama, tell everybody.
In the cage.
Show love.
Preparing right now.
Right.
Y'all in the cave?
Yeah, we cooking up.
Yeah, let's
Chemist.
get it. Let's get it.
When y'all coming out of the back cave?
Oh,
Started here.
Let's get it.
Started here. We taking on running.
Yeah.
Ain't no games being played next year.
Ain't no running?
Nope.
Well,
the
we
world
like
closed
to.
around this time.
You say what now?
I said the world closed around this time.
Yep. So,
Right. So this is
Yeah,
how we're
it's
preparing and planning.
Yeah.
Because in the music industry, They fiscal year in October 31st.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
drop.
That's their fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a fiscal year in business. They ask you about when your fiscal year is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
Right. And then it's the holidays too, so it's just more like after November, I feel like it's family time. It's just, prepping yourself up to your goals and planning for the next year. What did you do this year to, make it better?
So you ready to enjoy your family?
Oh yeah.
You
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
You Ali? What y'all got planned for Christmas
Family
and
time.
New Year?
That's
Family time.
either we gonna
Say
be
family
here or
time.
something.
No, family.
Oh, family time. You say now, you jumping
Yeah.
already?
Yeah, family
Love
time.
you, girl.
We ain't going to synagogue,
Family
we stay
time.
here.
You say what now?
I said we ain't going to synagogue, we stay here.
Yeah. So,
Y'all want to be with family time?
yeah.
For sure.
Holidays.
That's what it's about.
All right now, yeah, y'all. With Pinpoint Podcast. Hey, we hope y'all enjoyed this show. We can hold on.
Come by.
You can find us if you want to see the full show. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube page on Pinpoint Foundation. That's PENPOINTE Foundation. And you can also, I don't know if you got an Instagram thing.
You do got Instagram.
Pinpoint.
Pinpoint brokers.
That's the real estate though.
Oh, you got two.
But y'all go to our
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
you should
That's the
definitely
perfect.
get an Instagram. Because then you can put the clips of the shit
Yeah,
on
you
your
got to.
Instagram.
But I think
We'll do that.
we're gonna get them together. We're gonna get them
But y'all know we real estate in
And
first.
TikTok too. TikTok is going up. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We're gonna get them right. I'm gonna be in the game. 2023, taking all money. Okay?
Pinpoint Podcast. We hope y'all
Thank y'all
enjoy
for
the show.
having us. Thank you for having us.
Go like and subscribe on YouTube page. Pinpoint, baby.